2K Sports so proudly presents this PGA Tour event. Today's coverage of the Tributary Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam in the booth, and on course we've got John McCarthy.
Hi Luke, happy to be here with both yourself and Rich at Quincy Downs. They've given me a warm welcome here at the very least. Don't know about you guys, but I think this is going to be a great round of golf. Can't wait to see what happens out there.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Starting the round at even par. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Going with the pitching wedge here. Should find the green here. Yep, that shot safely on the green. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
This looks like somewhere in the 27-foot range from here.
This one looking really good.
Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. We have a par 4 on this one.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Second shot here on the third. You like that, didn't you? Putting for birdie. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently 2 under for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Here we are in front of a par 3. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Wow, what a shot.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Go on, get in the hole. Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
He's currently tied for first. Here we are at the 5th hole. The tee is yours.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
That should find the fairway. Coming off a string of 3 birdies. Lovely effort that. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. Ooh. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. He's currently in a share of top spot. Time to tee off at the 6th. Well, that's a handy shot. Playing from around 230 yards. Well, this is a good risk-reward hole. Looks like they're taking plenty of risk here, going for the green. Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. And that makes him tied for first. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Okay, steady now. And that should secure the par. Well done. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. And now 4 under for the tournament. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4. That one's heading down Broadway. Time for the second shot at the 8th. Choosing the 9-iron here. This one could take a little bounce to the left. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. 13 feet to the cup. Oh, just missed. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Well, who doesn't love a short par 4? Is it time to be aggressive or lay back?
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. He's in the bunker. Not sure how this one's lying. John?
Yeah, they are deep down into this bunker. Should be interesting to see how they escape this one.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Just didn't drop. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And down it goes. This is an exciting position, isn't it, Rich? Tied for the lead as we enter the back 9.
Yeah, exciting position, isn't it? You'd rather have the lead on your own, but listen, tied for the lead, pretty good spot to be in. They're going to have to work to earn this victory.
Well struck. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
It was on a good line. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Currently at -4 overall. You've reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours. Not bad. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Get in the hole. Oh, that's absolutely perfect. And that will take him to 6 under. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Now, this is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway from about 200 yards out. Going with the 5-wood. Oh, well, you've got to give some credit there. That was the right club and the right line. This putt coming up is for birdie. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Good looking shot this. Opting for the 9-iron. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
Well, he's got about 22 feet to the cup from here.
Oh, what a great stroke. And that should secure the par. Well done. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Opting for the 3-wood. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
A bit short with that effort.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
Just a small sliver of a lead. This could go any different direction down the stretch.
Oh, well done. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. This putt about 11 feet in distance. This one has eyes for the hole. Good putt, that. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Nicely done. Time for the second shot at the 17th. Going with the 7. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. setting up miles from the hole. Wow, that's misjudged. It's got a chance. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by 2 strokes. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Time for the second shot on the 18th. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. And it's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And this putt is for a final score of 61. And mark it down as another W. What a way to win it.
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
And let's have another look at that one. Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the Northern Trust is about to begin. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we find ourselves in the northeast of the country in beautiful Norton, Massachusetts. In fact, not far from where Tom Brady has helped the Patriots win 6 Super Bowl titles, and we're at the beautiful TPC Boston. This is a great golf course, redesigned by Gil Hans.
It was originally by Arnold Palmer, redesigned by Gil Hans in 2007. And it's a big golf course, meaning it takes up a lot of the property. And it's one of those golf courses where you know that you should be making birdies, but they're not that easy to come by. There's a bunch of holes out there where you get into a difficult stretch of the golf course, back nine, starting with 12, 13, 14, where you really are just kind of hanging on for dear life. But all in all, it's a good opportunity to make some birdies. This, though, will show us who's actually striking the ball the best. It's not so much a putting contest usually at TPC Boston as it is a ball striker's paradise. So I think you're going to see the ball strikers, or the better ball strikers of the PGA Tour, rise to the top.
Is it a ball-in-place golf course or bombs away?
It's both. I don't think it really suits one or the other, but let's face it, I'm going with the bombers.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. TPC Boston, recently refurbished by Gil Hans, Rich, in this second hole. It's a beauty, particularly with the approach.
You might think about going forward in 2, laying up down the left-hand side. Leaves you a pretty simple pitch shot across a marsh, though, that's waiting to gobble up your golf ball if you get careless.
How close was that to going down? Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. And that's for birdie. Well holed.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently 2 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
This hole is a par 3.
Par 3 from the back tee measures 208 yards. A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
That one's come up short.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Currently a couple under for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Par 4 measures 298 yards from the back tee. Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Oh, you beauty! An eagle! And that's going to hoist him into first place. Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it? And that's the right momentum. Back into top spot on the leaderboard.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 466 yards, dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one, you'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That might be one club too many. That's some good golf right there. A chance to move to 5 under par. Big chance here. Well, that's an early statement right there.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
He's currently sitting in first place. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4.
Par 4, 465 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
If that's the right pace, this should drop. That was a gallant attempt. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. This hole is a long par 5.
Par 5 that measures 600 yards from the back tee, and only the long players can reach in 2. find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Getting ready to play their third. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Nice stroke. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will move him to 6 under par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours.
Par 3 measures 213 yards and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Oh, so close. This one's for bogey. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Leading by a couple after that hole. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
9th hole, par 4, 472 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. Looking good. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. And that will take him to 6 under. Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. This one should find the rough. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
And down she goes. And after that hole, currently leading JT by a couple of shots. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Oh, well played. It's just about 3 feet away. Okay, let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
And coming up well short.
those went in. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. I don't mind the look of this. Well hold. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Par 4, 447 yards. Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And that will take him to 7 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. This hole here is a par 4.
Par 4 from the tips, 495 yards. Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Ooh, right by the hole. Can make this one. It's for par. Job done. Let's head to the next. And after that hole, they're currently leading JT by 3. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4. And a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Terrific shot into the 15th, and a chance for birdie. 8 feet to the cup. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And that should secure the par. Well done. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like.
Just a slim lead coming down that stretch. Anything can happen.
Just a few holes to play. Let's see how you handle the 16th hole.
Par 3, just 161 yards from the back. However, watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left into water. That's just a bad shot.
Sitting at 7 under, currently in the lead. If he makes this, he'll save his par. And that putt will drop. Well done. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
17, par 4, 412 yards, dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
This one looks to be slightly offline here. It's a little wayward.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Big par saver coming up for this fella. In she goes. Let's head to the next. He sits in first position. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Par 5, 530 yards. Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Chip it in here, and he'll take the title. Wow. Well, that's the way to start the FedEx Cup playoffs, with a victory in the opening playoff event, the Northern Trust. What a performance.
Yes, good victory here at TPC Boston. Great week all around. Plenty of players in contention. However, you can only have one winner, and this player rose and shone above the rest.
That's stepping up at the right time, Rich, getting a victory in the FedEx Cup playoffs.
This is where it pays to perform. FedEx Cup wins, playoff wins, massive accomplishment. Good job.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Trios Championship is about to kick off. Welcome to Atlantic Beach Country Club. I'm Luke Helvey alongside Rich Beam. This opening hole, Rich, really sets the tone for the day.
Yeah, just basic, isn't it? Just 385 yards. Opportunities abound to start off your round with a birdie. In saying that, you get a little careless, you make a bogey, and you're really kicking yourself on such an easy opening hole.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. Lining up the birdie putt here. This one's tracking. Oh, what a way to build momentum early.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have another.
Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. From about 130 yards here. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. This is a good chance. That's frustrating. Yep, well done. Currently 1 under for the event. Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Ouch, that hurts. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Currently 1 under for the round. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. That's heading for the fairway. From about 100 yards. Just 3 back from the leader. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Oh, just missed. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. And choosing the 8-iron here. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. This would be a good putt to hole. It'd help move you into the top 10.
Looking better.
And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And after this hole, that's how it looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Well, Rich, all the people that have made it into this second FedEx Cup playoff event have taken care of business. They've survived the first cut, but there's so much at stake this week, isn't there?
You need to be in the top 30. Top 30 gets you into all 4 majors next year, gets you into the WGC events. I mean, this is massive. This is massive, life-changing or potentially life-changing stuff, because now you have opportunity to set your schedule. You know what you're going to play in, when you're going to play in, and all of a sudden your schedule is now where you want it to be. It's revolving around the biggest tournaments in the game. You're not trying to play your way in. You're already in there. So it's a big week for those players trying to make it in the top 30. Now, there's going to be some pretty anxious moments, especially from those that really aren't guaranteed. I think we can look at maybe the top 20, maybe 22 guys. Currently, they're going to be in. Outside of that, you're looking 23 and above. They're having to play to get in the top 30. Now, there's going to be some anxious moments for those guys, but there's going to be a golden opportunity for those guys that are 70 through 60, because, listen, they've got nothing to lose. And listen, as we said about the tournament prior, give her a whirl. Don't hold back. Fire at everything you can. Take chances. Hit driver where you normally wouldn't hit driver. Whatever it takes, but you got to get it done. You can't play with fear. You got to play with obsession to get in that top 30.
By my maths, that's 48 players for 8 spots. That's exciting. That's almost like a NASCAR race. Crash them, smash them, but you've got to get the job done. To take care of your business, what a great reward.
I can promise you we're going to see some guys that are running on all 4 flats. They're going to be sputtering oil. They're going to be doing all of that just like in NASCAR. But I got to say, it makes for great viewing.
Here they are, full of confidence on the next tee, coming off the eagle. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. Make this putt, he'll tie for top spot on the leaderboard. It was on a good line. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. That's tiny. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Only one shot off the pace. Oh, that was pure. And this putt will take them to 5 under par. Okay, steady now. Par putt coming up here. And down it goes. All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
I tell you, Luke, final 9, find themselves one back. Do you like the position or don't you? I personally do. Go chase down that leader.
Second shot here at the 10th. The interesting choice of the driver here. Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. And this putt will take them to 5 under. Gets it to go down. Wow, what a save.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Going with the 8-iron here. This one needs to kick left. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
That was a gallant attempt. Just 3 feet to the cup. Solid par putt, that. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one needs to kick left. Oh, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, so close. An opportunity to make their par. And well hold. Let's move on. Just one off the lead after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4. Well, this should find the short grass. This shot was about 140 yards out. 1 stroke off the lead. Choosing the 9-iron here. This one's going right at the pin here. Well, they've certainly got the swing in the groove.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. He finds himself in a share of the lead. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Sadly, this one will make a splash. And here we are with the 3rd shot. That should find the fairway. Playing their fourth shot.
Pretty good shot there.
This next putt is for bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The honour is yours. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Going with the 7. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And this putt to move into a share of first.
Yes, and 3 holes to go in this event. Big moment.
Looking really good, this one. Well done.
All right, folks, get ready. This should be fun.
And that moves them to -6 for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Tough tee shot here. Bunkers left, water right. Find the fairway or else.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Playing from around 160 yards. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Ooh. And that should secure the par. Well done. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. He's currently in a share of top spot. We have a par 4 on this one.
How much do you trust your swing? Go for it, and only 327. Lay up. Bunkers right, water left.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. The power play, you gotta love it.
That's exactly what I've done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Oh, that's criminal. How do you leave that short?
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
And now -7 for the event. All some real excitement running through the veins as this player tees off their final hole for the event, tied for the lead. Quality shot, that one. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Opting for the 5-wood. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. And this putt for the tournament. Oh, nice looking putt. Sometimes you've just got to stand up and applaud, and that's the occasion right now. This is as good as it gets.
Absolutely. All tournament long, they just played outstanding golf. Hats off to them.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.